friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we're in my social media and I will be doing the 15th to the 21st spread, and we are doing a large collab again this month. So I'm going to do this spread in a vintage theme. So that's what we chose. There's still time to join in if you want. You just message me and I'll add you to the group. Feel free. Everybody, it's large collab is for everybody. So, I hope everyone feels that they can participate. But I just plan a week in advance. So the day we're going to post is on the 18th. So you'll see on Instagram everybody posting on the 18th. So I just, as you know, plan a week in advance because I film it, right? So let's get busy. I pulled a whole whack of stuff. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, friends, that it's going to be some pretty stuff. And I'll see how it all goes. Now, part of me wants to use a great big box like this, right? And then cut the door open. But I think that's just going to be way too much. Then there's this tissue and this one. So that I don't really love for this spread, but that's cute. And then this one I think is beautiful, but I don't want to cut. So I'd have to rip around. So let's put that one off to the side as a potential, okay? Then there's this, mushrooms, that again, we can rip around. So we'll put that one off to the side as well. And then what else do I have here? I have this last one, which is the colored mushrooms. Now, I don't know if you know what? I'm going to put that off to the side as well, just because, right? This one, I really want to use this at some point, but I think for this spread, it's just going to be way too big. So we'll put that off. We've got some papers, right, that I got. I can't even remember where I got these. I think I got these ones from Steph's Design Space. And I thought, you know what, we could put these down and around, see what could come. And I pulled a whole whack of stuff. So let's get busy and see. I'm almost wanting to, what do you call it? Distress the paper. I would really like to be able to speak when I think. That's what I'd really like to happen. Now, we all know that, for Loriedeanplans, that is a heavy, heavy task, my friends. So, what should I do? I'm trying to think. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull these. I got this blue distress, and I'm just going to distress around, friends. Best I can, okay? I'm not, where can I, see, honestly, I have no English language left with me. None. Okay, friends, let's see. This. Because I want to use this. So there. I'm going to use that as a card. So that is from Steph's Design Space. And I'm just lightly... Now, I've done this before, and I hated the outcome. I really did. But, again, this is what happens when you decorate, and then you see the problems that you made, or the, things that you could work on. So I think the last time what bothered me was the fact that I started off heavy, and then there was great big marks, right? So I didn't want, I want it on there, but I don't want it so that it's like absolute lunacy, if you get my drift. Like great big, like that right there is bugging me just a tad. So you just have to go light, and then heavy, heavy, heavy as you get. So it's just like a cloud almost. You know what I mean? There, that's kind of really all I wanted. Bob's your uncle. Okay, then we have these. How am I going to put these down, friends? I need to make sure that I've got my boxes down, which that's going to be the problem, okay? Because I have to make sure that I'm keeping in with boxes. So what is this paper? Let's see. How about this one? This one has like a, I'm very indecisive. Can we just say that? I'm indecisive right now because I don't know how I want this to end up, because I need boxes, right, in here, so I can't take up too much. Okay, how about this? This is what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna tear some paper, right? Do this, and then I can put boxes over top. So there's that one, and then this I can do, put that off to the side because I don't need it anymore. And then this, I'm just gonna, and then do a long cat down here, like that. What do you think? And then I could put boxes over top. Okay, I'm happy with that so far. Now let's just get some, is this one working? Well, we're soon gonna find out, friends, if it's working or not working. Let's make sure it's not working. Okay, so where's the other one? There she is. Okay. So I am excited by this. I'm hoping everybody who's participating is excited. You know, it's so much fun just to see how different planners plan in different ways, right? And using different planners, using, you know, different methods. Like my idea of vintage is not the same vintage as others would be, but pardon me, there's always up for interpretation, right? And so yeah, on the 18th, if you're watching on Instagram, you'll see all the posts start happening on the day of the 18th, because that's when we're posting our spreads. So this one, I could just trim it up a bit at the bottom. Now, I think I'm gonna, yeah, let's just do that because I didn't want to cut it. Okay, so that's cool. Now what? Now, let's get some boxes out. So I've got some boxes from Steph's Design Space, which kind of goes with this coloring, right? So we got some big boxes, a long box, which I could put right here, right? Like that. And then Mojo has boxes. Let's get her. Did I put them away yesterday? No, I didn't. Of course I didn't. So let's see what we've got going on here, because I'm pretty sure my let's see. So there's these colors. Okay. And then pastel. I think the pastel's probably going to be the best one. So let's just try and put that off to the side for now. And I'm going to get some of these out. Right? So again, I'm just tearing. So this is the hard thing when you're tearing tissue paper, because you're tearing, you don't want to tear the actual, see, it's going to tear there. You don't want to tear the actual thing that you're wanting to put in your spread, like this, for example. So you just kind of have to whittle your way. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? You could cut, but that's not, to me, that's not what vintage is all about. So we'll just keep going as best we can here. There. Well, that cut it off just a tad. But again, it's vintage, right? It's not supposed to be perfect. And that one's cutting as well. Okay, keep going, keep going. Oh my Lanta. There. Okay, so there's one. That was difficult. And I'm going to put that right here, right like that. And then maybe this coming up from it, one of these. That is a huge one, so that's not happening. But I could do this one, right? Oh. So I hope everyone's doing well. To continue on with my vacation vlog, where did I leave off? I think I left off at, can't remember, the beaches maybe? Maybe I left off at the pools, not having any entertainment. There was absolutely nothing going on except, you know, all the rules and regulations for us to sit there and stare at each other. And quite literally, you know, we got in the pool, we met some people, we chatted with people, you know, all that kind of stuff. But it was, in the end, it wasn't something that I was used to. So I kept trying to have to remind hubby that, you know, when you go to different places, you want to go to different places. You don't want to go to the same place all the time. You know, the sad thing is we found a resort that was spectacular, and now he's basing every other resort on that one. And quite frankly, so am I. I was judging. I was like, well, this isn't the way it usually is, and this isn't. Well, you know what? Every resort's going to be different. And someone mentioned to me too, oh, well, didn't you look at the reviews? Yes, as a matter of fact, I did look at the reviews. But, and I'm going to put that off just a tad, right? Put that there and that there. And I'm trying to see. Someone sounded like they were coming into my room. But nobody's home, so I don't know how that could be. So yeah, they, now this is going to be difficult because it's tissue. So you got to be really, really, see, it rips, right? Got to be careful, right? Now, I'm going to put that here, but I'm going to take the edge right off so that you can see that edge gone. You know what I mean? So anyway, yeah, we did look, and you know, it's like everything else. There was a lot of mixed reviews. Some were saying, oh, the food was fantastic. Others were saying it wasn't. And you know, it sometimes you have to look at it for what it is. You know, you have to be careful because a lot of times, you know what, people complain for the fact of complaining. So overall, the reviews were decent. They weren't like, I didn't see any massive flags that made me think, oh, I don't know about this. The only thing that kind of surprised me was I looked at some videos on YouTube on the resort, and every single picture there was taken. Again, I'm just going to trim that just a tad. No one was in the pool, and I thought that very odd because these were normal people taking pictures, not the resorts themselves. So sometimes the resorts themselves will take pictures when nobody's, you know, crack of dawn type of deal, when nobody's around. But these were normal people just vlogging their vacation. So I'm thinking, well, that's kind of weird. Where's all the people at the pool? And like I say, when we got there were no people at the pool. And I just don't understand it. I never will. Okay, so there's that. Can you see? Is everybody in line? You know what? Every time I look at this, it's always crooked. I wish I knew how to fix this scenario here. It's quite the dilemma. Okay, so now what? We've taken care of that. We've done that. We've added some of this. Now, I'm wondering if maybe I could add just a little colored ones. What do you think? A little colored mushroom? Yeah, maybe this one. I'm going to add it right to the bottom over there. And let's see how that's going to work. So difficult. But I love the look of it, right? So anyway, so the beach. Let's talk about some good things. Well, mixed good and bad. I got there was a notice for the beach. Now, on the beach, there was trees that were poisonous, that had poisonous apples on them. Now, we were warned about it, left, right, and center. But I'm thinking, okay, they're one off, right? So then I get down to the beach. Now, that is a hike. You get down to the beach. That beach was a hike, friends. An absolute hike. So we finally make it down to the beach. And these trees were hanging over. Like, it was hard to miss those trees. Like, I thought I was gonna, a couple times, I thought it hit me. And I'm thinking, oh no, like I'm gonna get poisoned. Because we were warned right from the get-go when we got here, right? That you gotta be careful. Okay, I like that. Then let's just see what we've got going on here. I like these flowers. So these are like deco, but I don't think these are stickers. If they are, it's going to take me 8 to 10 days to peel the thing back, but let's try it. Shall we? Let us try. They're pretty thick, and I don't think they're sticker. Oh, they are sticker. See? Okay. But I don't know if I want that, friends. I don't know. That doesn't look vintagey to me. This one does, so we can use this one. So we go to the beach. We find a chair. We go into the water. Water was beautiful, nice and clear. No massive issues in regards to, like, okay, I'm going to just cut this here, friends, so that I don't have to cut the paper. So yeah, we don't, you know, it was nice, but it's a public beach. So of course there are people walking up and down selling stuff, which sends me right off the deep end. I'm sorry. I mean, I know it's the way they're making a living, but when I go on vacation, I don't mind saying no once. No, thank you. Thank you so much. No. But when you're there 20 minutes and you've been asked by the same guy to buy the same hammock, my patience just went right out the window. Like, completely nosedive. Okay? And I think I'm going to do this one, but I'm going to do this one up here. So this one, I think, what do I want to do with this one? Like this? Yeah. So I'm gonna, how about this? That's, okay. I'm gonna just put that whole thing up there. And then I need some boxes. I'm in dire need of boxes here, friends. Okay. Come on. And so anyway, needless to say, it was like, okay, you know what? I've had enough of the beach. Let's go to the pool with the swim up bar. So we went there. You know, that was pretty cool. There was a little bit more people there, which was fun, seeing the different people. So I enjoyed that a little bit more than the other one. Okay, so these are quite thick, so I have to really be careful with what I'm adding now, friends, because let's see, these ones, these are the ones that I wanted. Now, these are really cute, right? So we could do this, and then this one can go right here. But you see how I'm already taking up Saturday and Sunday here. How about this right here? I could do that one there. And yeah, that, I think that's good. That's good. I think that's good. Okay. So, anyway, long and short, we spent a little bit of time there, and then by this time it was like, you know, I don't know, I would say 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I said to hubby and my brother, you know what, why don't we go back to the room, freshen up, get changed, because dinner is at 6:30. So we'll get all freshened up, right? So we did that, and so here's a little something. Are you ready for this? So you go back into your room and there's no electricity. And I'm thinking, I can't turn a light on. Where's the light? You can't get the light on. The air conditioning shut off. Everything shut off. So I phoned down to the lobby. I go, yeah, I'm just come back to my room and I noticed I have no electricity. And he says, oh, well, did you put the card in? Now, keep in mind the what do you call it? The language barrier. Okay, so I'm trying to understand what he's saying. Did you put your card in? Did you put your? I said, put my card in where? Where would you like me to put my card in? I opened the door with my card. Yes. No, you by the door. You have to put your card in. So I go and I look, and lo and behold, there's this little slot where you, like, I'm peeling. I'm sorry for being gross. You put your card in, your room card, and as soon as you do that, all the stuff comes on. The air conditioning comes on, and I'm like, oh my Lord. Like, this was just a lesson in I don't even know what to say. It was quite the lesson. Now, I understand why they do all that. I really do. I get the fact that, you know, they're trying to keep the what do you call it, down, and you know, all that kind of stuff. I get all that. But my, oh my, can you give us a little pamphlet? Can you you know, have someone at the front when you get your key to explain all this stuff to you? Do you have to find out by accident and then call someone that can't speak a lick of English, and you've spent 20 minutes of, you know, your time trying to, you know, figure out what the heck's happening? So anyway, friends, I'm just going to leave that one alone, okay? Because that was a bit much for me. A little bit annoying. So I'm going to grab some boxes here, okay? Let's see what we got going here. So Steph's Design Space has these boho celestials, and I really like the washi tape thing in here, so I might use that, and maybe some of these boxes. How about that? Just because I like them so much. So we're gonna put one here, and these you can write in very nicely because I have written in them before. So there's that. And some of them are going to go down crooked because, you know me, friends. Now this one I'm going to put down. It's a long box, but I need that for Thursday because I need to keep track of all the posts that's happening in the big group collab, right? So there's that. And then there's a couple of these smaller ones that I'll take advantage of. And so did I say boho celestial? That's what these are. And don't forget, if you get anything from Steph's Design Space, use Lorrie10. You get yourself a discount, friends. So I think that's going to go down extremely crooked. But Bob is your uncle, so get a load of it. I think I'm going to put this little bit right here, like that, right? And then I think one over here. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And I don't know which way they go, up or down, but I'm going to put it that way, right? So that keeps that down. And then I like this. So this one can go right here, like that. And then some boxes. Let's look at Mojo's. So we have some pink in here. I wonder if we got some pink. We could use the pink. How about that? And I could use this pink right. It's got lines in it, and I could use it right here, right? So we use that, and because we got the pink going on, right? And then this, I don't want to do that. I might do this one right here, like this. There we go. That looks good, right? I like it so far. So far, so good. And then a couple of other boxes, or maybe I will draw some boxes in. I think I might do that. But let's get some of these little boxes for the Zooms. So it's usually Tuesday night, so I think I'll put one right here. Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. Where to do that? Friday and then Saturday. I like that. I think I like it anyway, right? And then this I could just do right here on Saturday. There, right? Okay. This is kind of bugging me here, and it's bugging me that I like these. It's bugging me that I've got some empty spaces that I don't know really how to fill, right? I really don't. So I could put this here just to put something down. And then Stuff Design Space has some beautiful colored boxes, all kinds of colors. So we'll put this one here. And then maybe I'll get my template out and draw some lines. That's what I can do. Where's my pen? And then we'll go here, right? Here, here, here. And just draw some lines quickly. Well, not quickly, but because I have to make sure they're a little bit bigger than what the box is. So I'm just gonna do that. See, that looks good. And then maybe one here. My daughter-in-law's home, so I bet you she's gonna stop and knock on my window, because that's kind of what the thing we have. I call it my drive-through, because she usually brings me a coffee. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. And she'll knock on my window to give me my coffee. So, now that you know the rituals of the Dean household, right? So she went to get gas and all the things and take my grandson back to school because he came home for lunch. And, oh, she's bringing in the garbage cans. So, sorry if you're hearing all of that. And then here I'm just going to put just a couple, right? Because we've got these ones here, so I don't want to make it, I'm sure you could hear that, right? Because, you know, that's the way we roll here. Okay, that looks good. Okay, so there's that. What else, friends? I got all these beautiful little rub-ons, but I hate using rub-ons with a passion. Because you know why? I'll tell you why. Because they all, that one looks good, especially considering I put the blue on there, but I'm not going to do that. Let's see. Is there any more? Oh, there's a blue. Nope. And let's see. So there are these orangey green ones that we could probably put down. Do you want to try that? And then, yeah, let's try that. So the reason why I don't like them is because, honestly, if you do not, so for example, I'll just show you. Let's put these ones off to the side. Like if I want this, I have to cut that out. I have to cut it out where, where it's going to go. Because if I lay it all down, like here's an example. So let's just cut this one out and I'll show you what I mean. So if I want this, so I take this backing off, which works out fine because I don't need it, right? And say I want to just put that right in here, this corner, right? A little over a little bit, just like this. And then you rub it. Okay, so let's just get this and rub. And so what happens is if you laid that whole sheet down, all that would get stuck, right? And that would be a disaster. Okay, so that's not quite. I'd like to know where my bone scraper is. Like I have one, and every single time I go to use it, I can never find it. Never. And I know it's in this mess up here, but again, do I want to subject you guys to, anyway, that's what's going to happen. I'm just going to have to rub it as best I can. Right? Okay, let's try it and see, because that becomes a little bit cranky. There we go. Now see how pretty that is? That works out pretty, right? But that's what you have to do. So elegance, live life in full bloom. So I'm going to put that down. So let's cut that around and see if we can find a spot for that, right? And then we got our quote in, right? And where are we going to put this, friends? Where? I'm thinking like right here or here. Yeah, let's do it here. Yeah, let's do it here. But then I've got two here already. Oh, my Lanta. I'm going to grab this because I think this is going to be a little bit better than that. So anyway, resort wise. So yeah, but that was the room situation. And then, you know, when you go in, the other resorts, you just walked in, picked your seat, and you went and got your food, blah, blah, blah. Well, no, not in this resort. This resort, they wanted to know, you had to all line up, and they wanted to know what room you were in, and how many were seating with you. And oh, geez, like, I'm telling you, I was beyond frustrated. Because I'm thinking to myself, you know what? It's not like you have, you know, 40,000 people here and you have to keep track of everybody. Like half the time the room wasn't even full. You know what I mean? Like the dining area. Anyway, I digress. So there's that. Then what's the other one we're going to use, friends? I'm thinking this one here can be used up along that side. So let's cut that one out. And, right? So anyway, yeah, we had dinner. Now, you know, I love the soups. I'll tell you the good things about the soups. Oh, I forgot to tell you about this, what do you call it there? I'm going to put this right here. I'm going to, about the beach. So the beach had a big tide. So at like 2 o'clock, around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, the tide started to go out. So, or come in. So then the beach would disappear. So you needed to literally pack your stuff up by 2 o'clock because the beach was, you know, engulfed in water. So we got off there and then at 6 o'clock in the morning, hubby and I went down because I wanted to collect some seashells. So what happened is at about 6, 7 o'clock, the beach started to go back out and you got your seashells and you got your, you know, beach back for the day, right? So I'm just gently trying to pull this up so I'm not going to lose everything, right? There, perfect. Okay, that looks lovely. I'm thinking it looks like a gigantic mess, to be honest, because I'm chatting away and I'm not really paying attention. So, oh, something's going on out there. And I think that's all she wrote with these. What do you guys think? I could use this one. How about this one? Look, see, I can't just stop, right? This is the problem I have. So anyway, that was the good thing about the beach and a bad thing, right? So there was always a good thing and a bad thing. So food-wise, there was the good thing. There was some really good food, and then there was some really bad stuff. You get that anywhere. So I'm not even going to mark that as a problem, per se. Right? Where do I want to put this, friends? Where, oh, where? I'm thinking here. Yes, how about there? So, you know, there's that. And then, so yeah, then I'm thinking, okay, so we have to eat. We're finished eating. You know, we're all exhausted from the heat. We're sitting out in the lobby and we made friends with a kitty cat. So we fed the kitty cat all week long. That cat was starving, like literally. So we fed the cat all week and made a good friend. And then we'd sit out there waiting, thinking, okay, what's going to happen? Is there entertainment? Is there whatever? And I go over to the reception area and I go, hey, you know, do we have any entertainment tonight? Where's the entertainment? Where do we go? Oh, and she's like, oh, no. And I went, no, what? No here or no entertainment whatsoever. See, this was the whole week of this, trying to figure out everybody's. Anyway, I kind of want that as a card, right? Because this Stuff's Design Space sends these every month. And I thought, you know what? If I covered this part, I could make it into a card, right? That's what I could do. How about I do that? I could do this. I could cover it in fancy music, right? Like this. So that's what I'm going to do. Like that. And then, so anyway, long and short, friends, we had no entertainment the first night. There was nothing. And I asked a couple there, you know, what happens here? Like, is there, like, quite frankly, I was beginning to think there was some other area of the resort that we just didn't know about. So I asked somebody, I said, you know, is there anything around? Like, where do we go for entertainment? What? And they kind of laughed at us. Where is my line? Oh, there it is, right there. They kind of chuckled and said, yeah, no, the entertainment here is hit and miss. So, you know, one night they might have a violin, one night they might have a fiddle, and, you know, it's just random. I'm like, oh, great. But, you know, there's a disco in that bar area every night, and, you know, there's karaoke and all that kind of stuff. And I said to everyone, like my family, I said, you know, well, at least we can go in there and, you know, kill some time and whatever. Yeah, there was 8 chairs. Oh my God, we could not win. We just could not win. So I'm just gonna cover this up, right? And then put this down, and then put a box in the middle of it so I can write. You know what I mean? So that goes there, and then I need my punch, which after I trim this will be decent enough, right? And then I can punch it and then write on it. What do you think? It's a good way to use the stuff that's given to you, right? Reuse it, and that's what, so, okay, so box. I think I'll do a long box, and maybe I'll do this pink one. That's what I'll do. I could do a, how about, no, I think I'll do a square box. No, I'm going to do the long box. I don't want to use the long boxes up because I love them so much, but at the end of the day, I need to put something. Now, how am I going to do this? I have to punch it this way. Oh, so I'm going to put it in so that I can see 3 punches, right there. There's that. And then this, so this will go this way, and this, so see, that's why I wanted a box. Okay, I'm going to put that back because I knew why I wanted a box, right? I wanted to make sure that when I turned it over, I could just write in it. I didn't have to worry about flipping it upside down. So let's just grab a box. This one will be nice. Okay, okay. So there, and then there, like this, right? Perfect. Well, that's crooked, but let's face reality, friends. And I think what I might do is just take one of these flowers, like this one, like that, cut it, right? And there, Bob is your uncle, right? And then my daughter-in-law's coming. I can just see it, see? Sorry, friends, hold on one second. Okay. She heard me say that and left. She's so cute. Okay, so let's get this in. We will put this in, and let's see. And that in there, right? And then that. So yeah, needless to say, there was absolutely no way of us having any sort of entertainment. We played cards, we did all the things that were like that, and then, you know, Bob is your uncle. That's all we had. Ready, set, and voila. I love it. Do you love it? I love it. And then I love this card. I can write here and then this side. It's so pretty. I really love it. I hope you guys like it. So there we have it, friends. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate that. And we will see you tomorrow in the next video. Bye.